Unlike a novel or a news article, a scientific article shouldn't be read straight through, unless you're using it as an Ambien substitute. Even scientists don't read them that way. Scientific articles use the IMRD 5-part format. They begin with an abstract, then move through introduction, methods, results, and discussion. But if you read them in that order, you risk wasting a lot of time only to discover that the article isn't useful for your paper. There's a better way. As my example, I'm using the 2015 Computers and Human Behavior article, Emotion Regulation, Procrastination, and Watching Cat Videos Online, Who Watches Internet Cats, Why, and to What Effect, by Jessica Gall-Myrick. And yes, that's my excuse to use clips of internet cats. One, read the abstract carefully. It's like a mini version of the article. It nutshells the other 4 major sections, giving you the most important info up front. It'll tell you if the article is useful for your particular needs, making it a real time saver. If it doesn't fit your needs, drop it and move on to the next article. Often you don't even need to download an article from the database to read the abstract. Two, skim the article's highlights. Make sure the publishing date is within the limit required by your professor. Often you're only allowed to go back 3 to 5 years because current research is more relevant. But databases make it super easy to search any specific span of time. Get a basic idea of what the article covers by checking out the title and keywords. They describe the major findings and tell you why they're important. Check out the headings and subheadings throughout the article. This article is a bit unusual in that regard. It has a ton of them. 3, is the topic new to you? If it is, carefully read these sections in this order: introduction, discussion, methods, then results. Why? If you're a newbie to this field, you'll need to take in the entire introduction to understand the rest of the paper. The discussion sums up the study, making it the best second step. Then you can build on that knowledge with methods, which delve into the mechanics of the study, and results, which give fine detail. If the topic isn't new to you, go with this order: the final paragraph of the introduction, then the conclusion, results, and discussion. Why? For someone who understands the field, it's more important to get to the meat of the study. So the full introduction isn't necessary. How is the article useful to you? That'll be made clear in the conclusion. The results give fine detail, and the discussion summarizes the study. Whichever order you choose, examine all the tables and graphs closely as they appear in the article. The context will be helpful. 4. Highlighting and note-taking. Pinpoint areas that matter to your own research paper. If you're working on your laptop, download the article in PDF form and use highlighting and comment notes in Adobe Reader or other PDF software. If you're using a hard copy, highlight relevant passages and make notes in the margins. 5. Read it again. Yes, again. I know. And ask yourself these questions. What problem is this study attempting to solve? Have the authors supported their findings with solid evidence? Can you think of any factor that could have influenced the results? What was the study's sample size? The more participants in a study, the more accurate the findings. Was the sample representative of the population? For instance, in a study focused on participants ages 85 and above, a sample that includes an equal number of men and women would not be representative of that population because, as of the 2010 U.S. Census, there were just 58.3 men for every 100 women in the 85 and over cohort. And 6, take a moment to make sense of it all. Do you understand the main points? If not, read the article again. I know. If there are key concepts you don't understand, look in the reference section to find articles that go into greater detail. If that doesn't cut it for you, search for the concepts in the database to learn more. Take more notes once you've finished reading each article. It'll help you retain the information and comprehend it better. And that's it. Thanks for watching. This video has been brought to you with the help of all these cats. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out these other paper hacker videos. Happy writing!